girl Destiny Austin, and we are back with another episode of Destiny's Diary. We are picking up exactly where we left off last week. So last week I ended on Sunday. This is Monday. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we are heading back down to the hospital to bring little Chase some milk and to go and see him. So we got some great news today. They took the C pack off of his nose, so he's breathing on his own. And we're just trying to get his weight up so we can bring him home. But before we get started, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click that subscribe button throughout your screen, and don't forget to hit your notification bell so you get all your updates about every time I post. Okay, guys, so let's do this week and let's see how he is by the end of the week. Hopefully, we have some great news and at least a date of when he'll be coming home. So this is all the milk that I have right now. This is about 10 pumps. All of them have about 80 milliliters of milk in them. So this is all that I'm bringing right now down to the hospital for him. So yeah, so we've got a bunch of milk that we're going down there to take off now. So we got all the boys in the back. He's not even in here, but you can kind of see how our car is kind of set up. Mousy might end up sitting in the back with Carson. More likely he's gonna want to sit in the back, but we've got all the boys in the back. This is our life. This is four kid life. Okay, guys, we are back. We're in the elevator heading up to the NICU. We've got our milk. Let's go see our baby boy. Look at my man. Look at him, Chris. Look at him. Look at him. There, baby. He's so big. He looks so big already.
It's on pediatric.
I'll make him cry. That was fine.
And then we record them in Celsius, so we just hit this button, so that's perfect. It's a great temperature.
Where's the trash can?
It's right behind you there.
Perfect.
Alright. You got another stinky diaper, little
Yes, he does.
Big pooper. Your guts are working good, huh? Did you want to get him out and hold him during
Yes.
this feed? Alrighty, I'm gonna gather up a chair and set it straight while you're doing it.
Are you recording? There we go. I know.
Oh my God, what's that?
I know. All this stuff. This is what I did on Sunday. I was waiting for you.
Change the diaper?
Did all his care.
Good.
There you go, Victoria.
That's looking too tight.
Mm-hmm.
It's not? Okay.
There you go, Duty.
Buddy. How are you? Good. Good.
Baby.
Okay, you can take it back.
We about to get ready to leave this baby here. But Mama got to spend some good time with that man. Yeah, I got to spend some good time with that baby. Okay, that baby. Mama love that baby. I love that man. I love that baby. I'm gonna be back, okay? I'll be back to see that baby later. I'm gonna bring you some clothes too. So we have some cute clothes on too. I don't be stunting. I'm gonna put me some clothes. So we're back in the car, guys. So we're heading home. It was so good to see my little poo man. He's doing so good. He's growing so strong. It made my little heart happy to just see that he didn't have the little stuff on his nose anymore. He was breathing and he looked like he's just grown. He's just doing great. So they said I brought enough milk for like 3 days. They told me the next time I come, I can bring him some clothes. So I'm gonna go get him some little preemie stuff and bring him some clothes so we can put some clothes on that baby. And he can be cute, even cuter than he is. So we're headed to go get something to eat and then go pick up our other boys, and then we're gonna go head back home because I got a pump in about an hour. So. Okay, guys. So it is July the 6th. It's Tuesday at 4:50 a.m. I just pumped, and I finally got two full bottles. So it is Tuesday. I filled up the smaller ones for the first time on Saturday either Saturday or Sunday at 4 a.m. And now 2 days later, I've got these filled up. So now it's time to move to the next size bottle, which we'll show you later. But keep pumping, keep being consistent. Every 3 hours, get more and more each time. Try to get, I started off doing just 10, then each pump I would try to get at least 5 or 10 more milliliters until now I get this with ease every single time I pump. So just an update. So guys, today I did not have a great day. Today was my first time ever experienced postpartum anxiety, and it is a very much so real feeling that I have never ever had before in any of my other pregnancies or deliver after postpartum care. Like, I've never experienced it before, and today it came in like a rushing mighty force. I went to the doctor and almost had a full-blown pass out, like screaming, crying, because I just didn't feel good. And so they told me it was the anxiety. So they put me on some medicine, on Zoloft and a hydroxyzine. It's kind of helping calm everything down. I'm still kind of coming down from it. So I'm with my mom. My husband dropped me off at there, but he had the boys, so we couldn't bring all of them in with me. So my mom came up to the hospital. With me, so to sit with me when my husband had the kids. So they're back at home. So we're now got my medicine from the pharmacy, and we're heading back to my house now so I can get some rest. So yeah, postpartum anxiety, very real. Hi guys. So it has been 2 days since my anxiety attack that I had. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. My head is hurting. But I've been staying with my mom, just getting some rest and sleeping and getting acclimated to my medicines and all of that. So my husband picked me up. We are getting ready to go back down to the hospital to go see Chase. I've been pumping a lot, so I've got plenty of milk to drop off with him. And then we also got him some little clothes, some little preemie onesies and some pants. They told us to bring him some little clothes. So we've got some stuff to bring down here with them as well. So as of right now, I'm okay. Doing a little bit better. Still feel just a little anxious. Still having the pain in the back of my neck, going up to my head. They said it was just trapped gas from where they had to fill me up with some gas during the tubal surgery. When I got my tubes tied. So outside of that, I'm okay. Doing okay. So let's go see my baby. So we are in here with Chase. He's in his own room now. He's in there, baby. Look at my baby man. Yeah. Okay. Hi, guys. I know the last couple of clips probably were a lot, but I just kind of want to go in and kind of explain what has been happening the last couple of days. So the day that I had the anxiety attack, after I filmed that video, we came home and my mom brought me back to my house, and I just still was feeling very, very anxious and jittery, and my kids weren't at the house at that time when I was home, but they were on their way. And just knowing that they were coming, I just made me very uneasy, and I just didn't feel comfortable like being at the house with them, because I didn't want to be left by myself. I knew my husband was gonna keep them upstairs, but then I didn't want to be left by myself. So I left with my mom, and I stayed with my mom from Tuesday to Saturday. So from Tuesday to Saturday, I basically just like slept all day. She took care of me, got me breakfast, lunch, and dinner, made sure I stayed on my medicines, got everything, got acclimated, and like I came home last night, which was Saturday night, about 10 o'clock, and I've been okay since then. Postpartum anxiety is a real thing that I have never ever experienced before, guys. Never. And not that I've ever taken it lightly or, you know, given other moms a hard time about it. It's just never been something that I've personally experienced. So I wasn't able to relate to moms who have gone through that. But now that it is a terrible feeling to feel, even to feel like you're not in control, or I don't want to go home. I have to, like, even what I was watching on TV, I had to be careful about what I was watching because I didn't want anything to spiral me down, or that couldn't think about my kids too long, couldn't think about Chase too long, couldn't think about my husband too long. I couldn't think about anything too long. Otherwise, I would spiral all the way down and send myself into crying and all that. And it is a real emotion, and it is a real thing. I didn't go through the depression side. I just went through the anxiety side. And luckily I was able to get on my medication like immediately and come up out of that really fast. So I didn't spiral down too far. But I am back home now, waiting for my kids to come home. Chase is doing great. I heard from his doctor yesterday. He's doing great. He has checked off 2 of the 4 boxes that he needs to be able to come home. One was keeping his own temperature, and then 2 was keeping his own temperature and oxygen, breathing on his own. So he checked off those 2 boxes. The other 2 boxes that we're waiting for him to check off is he needs to gain a little bit more weight, and then he also needs to get stronger with bottle feeding. So other than that, he's doing great. So they said that he should hopefully be coming home within the next 2 weeks or so, hopefully. So we will just see, but we'll be visiting him tomorrow. Take him some more milk and some more clothes up there. So yeah, he's doing great. I'm doing great. We're just kind of keeping I guess they have to stay on my medicine and make sure I eat, make sure I stay hydrated, especially with the pumping. Make sure I stay hydrated and make sure I'm taking my medicine. Sometimes my hands still get numb and my feet still get numb. When I was going through the whole anxiety thing, like the full-blown attack, my hands got numb, my feet got numb, and I felt this intense pressure down in like my chest and midsection. It was really, really intense, and I got hot, really hot, and hands numb, feet numb, and all up in here was just really, really tense, and it was a deep pressure that would not leave. And I just had to started praying and asking God to help me. So like whenever I start feeling that coming on again, I have to I just stop and breathe for a second. Have I ate? Have I drunk anything? And have I taken my medicine? It's going to be one of those 3. Either 1, I'm getting dehydrated because I've just pumped and maybe I haven't drunk anything. 2, I'm hungry, I haven't eaten. Or 3, I may have missed a dose of my medicine just from like sleeping and pumping and kind of like taking my naps in between. Sometimes I'll forget the hour and not forget to take my medicine. So whenever I feel those signs coming on, I have to stop and breathe, and it's usually one of the 3. And once I take care of one of the 3, it usually resolves itself and goes on the way, and I can calm down and relax. But yeah, I'm doing better. Yeah, it's just a matter of this is my new normal. Getting used to this. Getting used to life, not being pregnant anymore at the 4th one, and then I think the tubal kind of sent me over the edge a little bit as far as my hormones and my balances in my body. So I'm good. I'm doing much better today. That was Tuesday. It's Sunday now. I definitely needed those couple of days to myself. In the meantime, my husband was obviously amazing, taking care of all three of my children. He let me go and stay with my mom and get away and just rest without any thought about my kids. My kids were taken care of and all that. My mother-in-law helped him and helped take care of my children. I just have the best in-law and mother-in-law. She was awesome in helping my husband with managing them, and then my mom took care of me. I just have the best support system, and I'm just truly grateful for my support around. My sister called me every day to make sure I was good. My family make sure I was okay, checked in. So yeah, my friends, I have great friends that checked in and made sure that I was good. So I'm doing good. We're doing good. We're still pumping. That's another thing I want to talk to you all about is my how much I'm getting now. I have a lot of milk frozen. I'm also getting a lot. I'm up to about 5 milliliters now per breast. So yeah, I'll show you the next time I pump. I'll show you how much I'm getting. So I haven't seen my boys in a couple of days. They're getting ready to come in. Let's see if they're happy to see mommy. Hi, Partum. You happy to see mama?
You and I just see myself all day.
I know. Hi, Myles. Hi, Myles. You can miss mama? You can miss mommy? Oh, Mousy. Hi, there, baby! Put it down, good. Put it down. Come here, your baby. Come here. Come get mama hugs. Give me hugs, Loki. Give me a hug. No hugs for mama? Come here, Nuggies.
Hi,
Give me hugs. Okay, guys, so I just pumped, and now I'm using these bigger bottles because I'm getting more out. So this is one breast, and I've got 110 milliliters or 4 ounces. So that's what I'm basically getting out of both breasts is I'm usually getting between 100 and 150 milliliters per pump now. So I'm almost got one of the other bottles filled up for the most part because it's about between 5 and 6 ounces. So I've got pretty much that bottle almost filled up. I'm using this because each time I'm getting more, and this one goes up to 250 milliliters or 8 ounces. So we've got this one halfway filled up. So it's Sunday. So I had them July 2nd. It is July 11th. So it's been a little over a week, about a week and 2 days. And I've got almost 5 ounces, 110 milliliters come out of each breast. So doing good so far. So far, so good. I'm gonna put this in the bags and then show you all the milk that I have so far that will be taken down to the hospital tomorrow. Okay, so this is what I have in my freezer. I'm getting ready to take this out to the to my deep freezer, but this is stuffed with too many bags. I don't even know if I can pull all this out. Hold on. Okay, so we're now out in the garage. I brought all these bags that were in my inside refrigerator. So this is what my bags look like right now. So it's a full bag. So I've got about 10 bags in there. And then this is from all week. I've got this in here, and then I've got this whole thing full of milk also. So we've got plenty of milk out here. So what I'm gonna do is just put these out here to freeze also. And start letting these freeze out here, and then we'll keep pumping. Okay guys, so it was in the middle of the night, and I was really tired. I didn't feel like getting up. I did my 3 a.m. pump session, and I didn't feel like doing the 6 a.m. one. So I decided I was gonna skip the 6 a.m. one and then just double up at 9. You can do this, but it's very, very important that if you do skip one at your next pump, you have to make sure that you get the same amount that you would have gotten. So I'm normally getting 4 ounces, between 4 and 5 ounces per session. So when I skip to the 9, I have to at least get 8, and that's what we got. We're right at the 8, the 200 milliliter line. So we doubled up at the next one. So just wanted to say I do that once a day, which I try to do it in the morning when I'm sleeping, just so I can get at least 6 straight hours of sleep, because all the rest of the day I am pumping every 3 hours. So once a day, usually it's either between the 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. or the 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. I sleep through one pump session, and then just double up on my next pump and make sure I get the same amount, so I keep up with my supply. So just wanted to tell you that I do that, so that I can get some sleep also. But just it is very important. It's very important that you make sure that you still get what you're supposed to get. You still have to make sure that you pump out your supply, so that your milk doesn't slow down. Your supply doesn't slow down. So that is very important. So just wanted to make sure I point that out. You can skip. I try not to do more than at least one. I don't skip 2 pump sessions. I skip at least once in the morning so I can get some sleep. But at the next pump session, I make sure I pump out what I would have gotten, so that I can make sure I still have my 4 to 5 milliliters per pump session. So just make sure you pump out enough. Okay, guys, so we're going to wrap this video up. Thank you all so much for watching again. Again, this week was a bit of a rougher week for me, having the postpartum anxiety attack and kind of like needing to rest and get on my medicine and kind of that whole thing. So I didn't film a whole lot with Chase, but again, he's doing great. And we'll pick up next week with his progress and have some more footage of him and kind of like the whole 9. So again, I'm back home doing great, still pumping, still living, loving life and loving Jesus, and we're just grateful for where we are. So thanks again so much for watching, guys. Hope you all have a great day or a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.